Okay, confession time. Third video in a row in just a few hours. I haven't showered. I'm a mess. My hair's a mess. But this is what it's gonna be. I don't have fancy stuff. I'm not. I don't know. This is me. Um. Okay, here we go. I have a history from before of being very angry on the internet. I was very sucked into how low vibrational the world was. I would cry myself to sleep at night. I remember I saw a video of, sorry, I don't want to start spinning. I'm like, stay high vibrational, it's bigger than this. I know it's bigger than this, it's definitely bigger than this now. But I remember a few years ago, I was laying in bed, and it was at night, and I was scrolling through, I don't remember. And I think it was Facebook. I think I still had Facebook at this point, and I got rid of Facebook for a long time because we'll get there in a second. But it was a video of these bears in a zoo, and they were just completely emaciated. They were begging the guests, the visitors, for food, and it was soul-shattering. And I would cry myself to sleep at night about stuff like that on all different levels, from stuff that I'd just see in my day-to-day, from what I'd see online, to just stuff that was happening to me and what society was doing to me. And I became very, very, very angry. I got to a point where I would even say I couldn't stand humans. I called humans parasites. I said humans do nothing but spread and destroy. And it's disgusting. Not all humans. There was an element where there was definitely a chunk of humans that I always had a lot of compassion for, because they were the ones on the bottom. The ones on the bottom were the ones that I always had compassion for. And the ones on the top, certain ones on the top, like Robin Williams. That being said, I did what a lot of people do, and you become confident behind a keyboard. And I started to say things that I would never say to somebody in person to their face. I did it with friends, family, acquaintances, strangers. I just wanted to beat the truth into people's faces and be like, do you not see? Why don't you see what I see? Because it's like people saw, but they were fighting about it. And I'm like, can we just stop fighting and actually just fix it? Just fix it. And it would just make me so angry. And I don't remember what group it was in. It was on Facebook. I don't remember what group. Okay, confession time. This is the one thing that still eats at me when it comes to being online. And it's the one thing that I've always been afraid of is going to come back and bite me in the ass. So here we go. Online, fess up. I did it online. I'm admitting to it online. If you who was involved with this comes across this, sees this video, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've learned my lesson, and I have definitely become better, and I don't act like that, and I don't talk like that anymore. I control my emotions. I feel them. I think about them, and then I act on them. I don't act and then feel and then think, which is what I was doing. I should have apologized straight up then, but I was scared because I was also then being doxxed. So what happened was, I have to remind myself that I'm not a bad person. I really am sorry, okay? I don't remember. I know it was on Facebook. I don't remember what group. But somehow I got caught up in this group of people who were boasting. They were military. And they were boasting about fighting in, it was, I think it was Syria or something. It was around the time when things were really bad in one of those countries. I can't remember. My brain isn't there, and not disrespecting. I'm so sorry, but it's just with where I'm at, I don't hold information anymore, which is a good thing on the level of being a medium. That way, I'm not getting my shit mixed in with that. So it's not disrespect. I'm very sorry. I think it might have been Syria. If it's not, I apologize. And they were just boasting about this. And I snapped. I just snapped, and I just picked one person. I don't remember why, but I picked one person. It was a woman. I'm pretty sure it was a woman. And I sent her a private message. I'm sorry. I don't talk like this anymore. This isn't me, okay? I said to her something along the lines of, I hope you had fun bombing and or killing hundreds of thousands of innocent men, women, and children. And then I insulted her even more. I called her I said, I didn't call her a name, but I insulted her. And then I immediately blocked her. I was a chicken shit. I was low vibrational, angry chicken shit. And it was inappropriate, and I'm sorry. I should open my eyes for this. I was a chicken shit. It was inappropriate. I should not have said what I said, and I am sorry, and I've learned my lesson. Several months after that, someone random tried adding me on Facebook. I don't add people like that. We have to have certain mutual friends or a lot of mutual friends, and they have to be able to check out your Facebook. I don't just add random people. So I didn't add them. But then I started getting private messages, and people were pissed. And they were just going on, how could you say this to a veteran? That's so disrespectful. And then I got doxxed. Not just me, but my parents, my sister. They got the city I live in, what schools I went to. So at that point, I know I should have said straight up, I'm sorry, but I got scared, so I lied and I said I didn't know what was going on, that I think someone had hacked in, sent this stuff, I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening. And I deleted my Facebook and I didn't go back until very recently. I was off Facebook for a good several years. I was off of most of social media for a good several years. I needed it. And I've grown. And I've learned my lessons. And I am so sorry to anyone and everyone. First of all, particularly the woman that I first immediately privately messaged. I'm sorry to you. You didn't deserve that. I don't know your story. I shouldn't be judging. I should be walking in your shoes first before I said anything. And even then, not my business. That's between you and God. And at the end of the day, I now have come to learn there's a reason for even war. On a human level, it's tragic, but on a beyond level, it is what it is. So I don't remember your name, but if you ever come across this, I am sorry. It was inappropriate of me. I would say I wish I could take it back, but I almost feel that would be an insult, because then it means I wouldn't have learned my lesson, and I might still be doing stuff like that. So actually, I thank you for being a part of that and helping me learn, and I'm sorry. And to anyone else who's impacted by that and who feels disrespected by hearing this story right now, I'm sorry. And I thank you for listening. And if you need to be angry with me, if you need to block me out, that's okay. That's what you need to do, that, and that's okay, and I accept it. I have learned my lessons. I am very not only careful with what I say online, but my energy level is completely different. My mindset's completely different. I am not the same being that I was when that happened. I'm not saying I didn't do it. I absolutely did. I accept all responsibility on that. I just want you to know I have learned. I apologize. I thank you. I honor you. And I am sorry. And I'm not trying to say that to push low vibrations towards anyone. I just need you to know I needed to say it this one time out loud and move on from it. I'm sorry. I've learned. I'm better. And I'm going to continue to work on being better. I thank you. I send you unconditional love, positive light, blessings, wishes, laughter, joy. I'm not perfect. I've messed up a lot. Even with this other group that has been blocking me out. I've been a whirlwind for them. They've done a lot for me too. There's been stuff that's we're going to have to talk about when the time comes when they come out, reach out to me. But I'm not perfect. I've made my mistakes. And I've been a whirlwind for them. So I also thank them too. And I really am looking forward for the day when we actually do get to talk. I'm nervous because I know what I've been like. And I'm not one to talk like this and stand up for myself. I guess now I am, though. I have to be. I love everyone and I thank you all. My intention is never to hurt, okay?